if it stops having a stroke. There we go.
Get it?
Yep.
Welcome to the Huddle Sports Network, where we're breaking boundaries and redefining podcasting. Broadcasting live on 6 different platforms, we're bringing you the latest in sports like never before. Imagine tuning into real-time discussions, expert analyses, and fan interactions all at your fingertips. Each platform offers a unique experience, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. We're not just sharing stories, we're creating a community of passionate sports enthusiasts. Join us as we dive deep into the evolution of podcasting, where every episode is a chance to engage, debate, and celebrate the world of sports. This is where your voice matters and the game never stops. Welcome to the Huddle Sports Network, where we're breaking boundaries and redefining podcasting. Broadcasting live on 6 different platforms, we're bringing you the latest in sports like never before, where sports passion meets podcasting brilliance. I'm Mike, the Bear fan, and alongside Bill, the Packer fan, and our buddy Ken Catalone, we're bringing you an incredible lineup of 38 diverse podcasters. Each one brings their unique flavor to the table, covering everything from game analysis to behind-the-scenes stories. Imagine diving deep into the minds of experts who live and breathe football, sharing insights that you won't find anywhere else.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Ken and Rob in the morning.
And Joe.
And we've got a Joe. T-Moo Joe Rogan is in the house.
What's up, Baldy? I mean, Joe.
Man, you can't give the poor guy any respect. At least I give him Joe
I
Rogan.
love Joe. Joe, hey, look, Joe's my favorite out of all our Joe's my favorite. I'm just giving him shit. Joe's a football dude. I love football guys.
Hey, did you see did you guys see Ryan Clark is having quite the spat with Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, bro. I saw that. I was like, he publicly come out and fucking called him out for that.
He's going in on him. He called him a fraud.
Yeah, bro. I saw that. I was like, is this for? At first, I thought it was just a joke, and then I'm like, dude, what's going on? I was like, he's calling out Aaron Rodgers, everything, bro.
Yeah,
A-Rod's gonna be a controversial person after football. He's gonna have a show.
You know what? Not that I'm on Aaron Rodgers' side in any of this. I'm not. But I thought it was hilarious that he. Hold on one second. Sorry, I'm driving.
Oh, you're good. Fred.
So I thought it was hilarious that Aaron Rodgers was like, if you want to come after me, that's fine. But first, drop your vax status so that we can put everything into proper context. I thought that was hilarious, dude. Yeah. He's like, if you want to criticize me, that's fine. But first, you need to tell everybody your vaccination status.
Yeah. I saw both videos. Man. I saw Rodgers. Then I saw the retaliation video. I was like, oh my god. A-Rod doing A-Rod things, bro. Just stirring shit up.
That's what I was gonna say. You can say what you want about the guy, but he's entertaining.
He stirs shit up, bro.
He knows how to stay at the forefront of the conversation.
That's what I say. He's gonna have a show, bro. He's just gonna go out and talk shit on people. Let me just say this.
He's gonna join Pat McAfee's show. Watch.
Yeah, he should, bro. He should.
No.
At the very least, he'll have his own segment.
Yeah.
No. Well, he's gonna have a segment there, but then he's gonna join Ken and Ken in the morning as another co-host.
But for him to say, if you're going to criticize me, that's fine. But just make sure that you tell us your vax status first. He might as well have just said, get another booster. That's basically what he's saying.
He pretty much
get another booster.
Bro. He pretty much
get another booster.
Did say that.
And it's nice to see the bravery, the boldness. After all the censorship for the last few years, it's nice to see somebody be able to come out a public figure come out and say that.
Bro, I think he's just getting a lot of heat in New York from their fucking media, and he's just venting, bro. This is just Rodgers. Just like, he had no business making that video, bro. But somebody must have ticked him off. You know what I mean? He had no business doing that video. I didn't understand it. Why are you doing this? I'm asking myself, why is he doing this? I don't know.
He probably feels like the walls are closing in, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
You know, he's getting criticism left and right for, I mean, imagine you're Aaron Rodgers, and for 15, 20 years now, you've been what many people consider to be the most physically talented quarterback in the history of the league, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you can't do it at that level anymore. And people are starting to tell you that you can't do it at that level anymore.
Well, plus I think a lot of it has to do with he was in a fan base that fucking adored him, put him on a pedestal. And he ain't getting that love in New York right now. He's getting
that's what I'm saying.
He's
like the New York fans are shitting all over him.
Yeah.
If he had stayed in Green Bay, do you think that Packers fans would be treating him that way?
No.
Even if he was fucking, dude.
Some of them would.
Absolutely not. The worst that Rodgers would get out of Packers fans is what we saw from the last season that he was there, was getting booed for putting a shitty product on the field. Other than that, most people absolutely worship the guy. Granted, you had your John Dorns of the world out there that wanted to take him out back in Old Yeller Room, but they were the fringe minority.
He's like a woman starting menopause and can't come to terms with getting older. Sums it up, Fred. You ain't wrong, Fred.
Fred, are you trying to say Aaron Rodgers has hit the wall?
Yeah.
I think he's saying he's post-wall.
I figured out anybody, you'd get what I'm saying, Joe.
Yeah, I think he's saying he's post-wall, but he still thinks that his marketplace value is that of a
Wash, take your millions, go do something else, make more millions doing that, and get out of football already. It was a valiant effort. You said you thought that trophy looked lonely and it needed someone else, but you was just bullshitting everybody. Move along. Give him a Midol. Fucking A, Fred. Give him 2. Seriously.
Do you think he tries to play for one more team?
No.
If the right situation came about, and by that I mean if San Francisco wants to bring him in, I think he would go there. Or I'm gonna fucking
Minnesota.
God damn you, Joe. Yes.
No,
or if something happens with freaking the ginger neckbeard over there, that they end up bringing him in there. But I don't think he has as much hate for the Packers as Brett Favre did when he left. I think his hate is fully 100% against Goody for Packerland type of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, Goody and Rodgers didn't get along.
Yeah.
As long as he stays away from the Raiders, I'll be good.
Yeah, you're good, man.
You're trying to tell me you don't want him all ayahuasca'd up and winning an MVP?
That was 5 years ago.
Hey, with
now
Rodgers,
he's just ayahuasca'd up. Like there's no MVP.
With Rodgers, I still wouldn't rule it out if he landed in the right situation that he could pull it off. Just the likelihood of it happening is dropping down farther and farther as we get along.
Right.
I don't think he's consistent enough anymore.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Like the arm talent is still there at times, but not frequently enough to.
And we started to see bits and pieces of that in Green Bay his final 2 years there, because we were watching him air a lot of balls and drive some right at the guy's feet. When you're used to Rodgers just giving that little flick of the wrist like he's not even trying and drill it exactly perfect where it needed to go.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning, or Eric. Good morning.
What's up, Eric? Good morning, bud. Go Pack, go. He's also arrogant. Yeah, but you know what? That arrogance is confidence, bro. It's confidence, man.
Mm-hmm. Arrogance, I see that as a lot of your top guys have it, because you can't tell me with any type of serious that Brady isn't arrogant as hell too. That Peyton Manning wasn't arrogant.
Goff's not arrogant. Come on, man. Come on.
I don't know if I'd put Goff in there, but I also wouldn't put him in the same class as
All right, St. Brown. He's not arrogant. Come on, man. There's a lot of guys out there that are arrogant. It is what it is, bro. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I appreciate that in someone.
Yep.
To me, that oozes confidence. That says that these guys are very, aware of what they're doing.
That's exactly why I love Aaron Rodgers, because he was one of those guys that I'm the best one out here on this field. I'm going to tell you I'm the best one out here on this field. I'm going to show you that I'm the best one on the field. And then I'm going to rub it in your face after that I was the best one on the field.
That's what you want from your players.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't say Goff is arrogant. He's got a little bit of that Cali boy to him, to where he's got some of it, but I wouldn't classify it as full-blown arrogance.
There's plenty of guys enough arrogant on that team anyway, so. No.
Hey, you don't need to be arrogant when your head coach is that guy.
I know, that's what I mean. He's the leader of the arrogance. I mean, isn't that arrogance right there? I'm going to go for it on every fourth down. I am absolutely. That's fucking arrogant, bro.
Yeah, and I'm absolutely all for that type of coach.
I am too, bro. I told you if we didn't have LaFleur, I would want Campbell.
Oh my god, I would love if LaFleur had a little bit of the Dan Campbell in him personality wise. Granted, I don't want LaFleur to change his play calling and all that. Besides, that whole playing not to lose shit when he gets massively ahead. But I really would like to see him get a bit of that Dan Campbell in him. I know.
Where's Ken Dobie?
He's at an appointment with his wife.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rodgers definitely gave a lot of shit to his receivers if they've dropped any of the balls, anything like that.
What's up, Jason?
And I can't condemn him for doing that, because I wouldn't trust the guy too much. If he's dropped a shit ton of balls too, I'd be looking everywhere else first, and then he'd be the last option. But that would be my mentality for it. Yeah, and Fred, I'm absolutely with you on that.
No, I don't want his style of coaching. I want his confidence. I want how he talks to the players. I don't want his going for every fucking fourth and goal, man, or fourth down. I don't want that shit. That's crazy to me. I mean, that's you talk about being cocky. He goes for it on his own 30, and we stopped them. I mean, that was it. That shit don't always work out, man. And I want you to play normal football. There's a time and a place to go for it, and not every fourth down is that time and place. This guy's
for me personally, if you're floating anywhere near around the 50 or above, go for it. But we'll say we'll give it to the 40 up to the 45-yard line. If you're anywhere inside that 45, I personally don't agree with going for it. But anywhere else, I'm golden for going for it.
Yeah, there's just some things he does that I don't agree with, but Yeah,
but when it doesn't work, it's in very big situations where it bites them in the ass.
I'm going to say this to you, Jim.
My only issue.
I'm going to say this to you, Jim. You probably already forgiven Dan Campbell for what he did to you guys in the playoffs last year. But last year you were single-handedly whooping ass, and you fucking bailed in the second half, and he cost you. I'm sorry, your coach cost you going to the Super Bowl. I don't know that you were going to win the Super Bowl, but he cost you going. You should have beat the 49ers, and that was on your coach. That's all I'm going to say. Even he said it's hard to get back there. I mean, you guys are doing a good job of getting back there this year.
And that's part of the mentality that I like with Dan Campbell.
I understand, but I'm just
that he's kind of a realist about it. Of hey, it's really hard to get here, and we might not get back. I think that was the message to the guys this year. Of don't think that we're automatically in this thing because of how far we went last year. We've seen a bunch of teams never make it back.
Mm-hmm. You got some, but you guys are doing a great job. You've gotten more magic. It seems like I don't know what happened, but it all came apart last game though. I don't know what's going to happen to you guys from here on out. We're going to see. Goff is the one that made the call with the Packers. DC was going to go for the field goal. Goff said no. Let's go for it. We got this. DC said, "Yeah, I mean, bro, I'm not." Don't get me wrong. I'm not. It's rubbed off on some of the players, and you guys got that. You think it's okay to go for it every fourth down. I don't think that's the case, man. I don't think every fourth down is an opportunity. That's how he looks at it, though. I just don't agree with that. I think sometimes you got to punt. Sometimes you got to take the points and kick the field goal. Now, do I think that what he did against us, that was ballsy, and it was definitely the right choice, because if you left us with a minute and a half on the clock, I guarantee you that game would have went into overtime. Or we would have came back, or you would have given us a chance to score a touchdown. So I 100% agree with why Dan Campbell did it. And that's one of those things about him that I like. That was a decision right there where you got to make it. That was a balls to the wall choice right there.
Oh yeah, hey, and it's not even like it was some like super egregious fourth down that he went for before he kicked that field goal there. It's not like it was like 4th and 8, 4th and 10, something like that going for it. It was a manageable call, so hey, kudos to him for having the balls to do it, because it's what shut us down. Oh yeah, Eric, I was pissed too, because I was hoping he was just going to kick the field goal, even though I know that goes completely against who Dan Campbell is. I was just saying, come on, please kick that field goal so we get a shot.
And then had it gone the other direction, we'd be hearing Lion fans going, son of a bitch. I mean, maybe not. Maybe you guys are used to it by now after 3 years of him doing this.
I was going to say, if I was a Lions fan, I'd like to think I would take it as, hey, you win some, you lose some type of thing. At least he's got enough balls to try.
But how many times does he – I mean – does he not trust his punter? I'm just wondering.
I don't think it's that he doesn't trust his punter. I think it's that he trusts what Ben Johnson and that offense does, that he says that I don't care what you got lined up against me. I think these guys are going to do it.
Here's a good question. Now, and this is for all you Lion fans. Does he stay ballsy now that Monty's not there? Does he stay ballsy? Can Gibbs get the power rush? Can who's the new backup? Who's the guy that are in there? Can you guys still push that power runner? Do you have that guy? That's the question.
Yes.
See, I think you slightly change the strategy at that point. Instead of just handing it up and going behind Monty, you might be going for some type of swing pass out of the backfield or something like that.
So I don't think he still goes for it. You think he doesn't change? You think he's
I think it's two reasons. Number one, Dan Campbell is who he is at this point. Like, it's It's like telling somebody who's addicted to craps to stay out of the casinos, dude. Like,
Yeah,
know what I mean? He's gonna put a beard on.
Go for it, no matter
he's
what.
gonna put a fake beard on, and he's gonna be back at that craps table tomorrow. Like, you just can't keep him out of there. You know what I mean?
So,
like, yeah,
so to kind of preface with the other show that Joe and I do together, that's like trying to keep Dana White away from the blackjack table, even though he's down 300 grand.
Exactly.
Because I'm pretty sure you heard that story from Joe Rogan about watching Dana White do that and him almost having a stroke.
Yeah, it's, dude, you can't keep him away from the table. It's that's how Dan Campbell is. But I also think because they know where their bread is buttered at. As long as Penei Sewell is healthy, 4th and 1s, because what do every time? They just run it right up Penei Sewell's ass, dude. And he gets it consistently, dude. Like, whether they have him blocked down on the defensive tackle or whether they have him, no matter what, dude, they just, every time they run up Penei Sewell's ass, he seems to get them that yard, that 2 yards, whatever they need. Like, in my opinion, Penei Sewell is kind of becoming the best offensive tackle in the league. Which is crazy to say considering he's a right tackle.
I was going to say, I don't think he's becoming. I think he's there now. Because before that, it was the silverback, and he's been injured all this year pretty much. Granted, he's played in spots, but he's not the freaking Trent Williams of old. Bakhtiari is at home sitting on the couch. Who besides Penei Sewell are you going to put at number 1?
Fucking Mike.
I don't know.
You know, Mike, for a
Bears get the dub. No, I'm delusional. He's like, no, I'm delusional. You're not delusional, buddy. I want you to get that win, bro, just for you and the guys like you on their fan base. For the rest of them, they can go suck a dick. But
no, you know, just because I like Bear Down Mike, I don't want them to win that game. So they get themselves a high draft pick and actually get an offensive line. So this poor guy can stop beating his head off the wall every game thinking, what the hell is going on here in Chicago?
I think they're going to spend. I mean, I don't think the fan base is going to allow them not to go after some fucking offensive linemen.
No, I think that if they do, they deserve to stay in the basement. Like, if they do anything other than, for their first 3 or 4 picks in that draft, if they do anything other than offensive linemen, I mean, maybe an edge rusher. I could understand taking an edge rusher because they need one. But if it was me, and I was trying to tell Ken this, if it was me, I'm gonna go ahead and draft the best offensive tackle I can with that top 10 pick, and then like with my second round, with my couple of second round picks, I'm gonna pick up some more offensive linemen, and I'm gonna see what Jadeveon Clowney's up to in the offseason, dude. I'm gonna call Clowney up and be like, hey, bro, you want $7 to $10 mil to come for a season, like. You know?
Okay, yeah. So everybody in the chat, I'm coming through clear, not cutting in and out.
Yeah, you're not cutting in and out at all.
Okay. I was gonna say, let me know because I'll go order a new freaking mic today if that's what it is.
You'll be good.
But yeah, dude, just call Clowney. Just call Clowney and be like, hey, bro, like you want to come, $7 to $10 million for a season.
I agree with you, Jason. I just think, man, until they get rid of the fucking guy that's like fucking it all up, until someone gets in there that knows what the fuck they're doing, they're just gonna they're humping a football. They're a monkey fucking a football out there. That's it, bro. Swear to God. Bro, the 30 years we've been watching it, how many fucking, I mean, they're like, in a way, they're kind of like the Lions. They're going to get all these first round picks, and eventually it's going to build up to a solid base. But, I mean, bro, they've had, where's that fucking, man, did you guys see that clip on McCaskey? They've had like 2 presidents, like 3 head coaches, like 3 general managers, like 3 first round quarterbacks, all in the time of fucking this guy running the company, man. It's not good. I'll find the the post and show you guys. It's incredible, man. Hey, fuck, we got to do picks, bro. Almost forgot.
Yeah, holy shit.
It's
Wow.
like we got lost on the topic here, man. We got to do fucking picks.
Oh, bring them up there, Rob.
Yeah, I'm looking for them right here. Holy shit, man. We fucking dicking around. All right, we got Thursday night game. Let's do it. You guys want to do this one first or last? It's up to you.
We might as well do Thursday first.
All right. Well, tonight's game, we got the Broncos at the Chargers.
Joe, why don't you start us off here, Joe?
Who you got?
Damn, that's a hard one, dude.
I know, bro. It's the Chargers already lost 2 in a row.
Yeah,
They're looking at 3, I think.
yeah, and see, I think that this is a real pit. What's the line on that game?
Oh, I don't have the line, but I got
If I remember, because it's in the Chargers Stadium, they're the ones that are losing 3.
the 9-5 Broncos versus the 8-6 Chargers. Whoa.
Yeah, dude.
I got the Broncos.
I don't know.
I
think I'm going to go with the Bolts. I think they're still, it's just tough because the Broncos defense is really freaking good, dude.
I understand.
And
San Diego's isn't bad either, but Denver's got, I think, the best defense in the league right now.
Yeah, that's a tough call, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what, Joe? I am totally with you on that. To me, it honestly came down to a coin flip because I like where both teams are at this point in the season. I like both the head coaches. I like both the quarterbacks. To me, there was not a lot separating, so I went with the coin flip, and the coin flip turned out being the Chargers.
See, my only thing is they changed their offense. Like, their offense doesn't run through Herbert anymore. He just facilitates the offense. Like, he's, they're a run first team, and Denver's, a really good defensive team. And I just don't know if LA is going to be able to run the ball on Denver. And so I think that's going to, I don't know, man. That's what's got me not.
The Chargers get their 3rd in a row is what I think, but whatever. All right, moving on. Let's go. Texans 9-5 against the Chiefs 13-1 at the Chiefs.
Ooh. Well, Carson Wentz is starting, so I'm going with the Texans.
Oh, that's right. Mahomes out. No Mahomes. But they're in Kansas City still. So what do you still think there's no magic there?
Not with Carson Wentz.
Oh, I got something that's going to make you smile, Joe.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready for this one? Well,
yeah.
You're gonna kind of go, and then once you realize what I'm saying, you're gonna fucking laugh your ass off and love it. That the Chiefs are gonna win this game, but Carson Wentz is going to give the Chiefs their first 30-point game of the year and prove that Chief Frog Throat doesn't have that freaking magic.
Wow.
I knew I'd get the laugh at the end.
Wow. So you're saying Mahomes don't got it. It ain't him no more. Oh. Wow.
I'm going to say, at least this year, he don't look like he had too much magic. And I swear to God, if Carson Wentz comes out and somehow they put up 30 points, I am going to rub it all over every fan that I can possibly find.
Have they put up 30 at all this year?
No.
Holy mother of God.
That's why I made the statement that I did. That it's going to be Carson Wentz that gets it for him and not Pat.
Must see TV is what that is. Must see TV.
All right, I don't know. Fred says that Mahomes has been practicing all week, but I thought that they were resting him. I thought that he was.
I have heard a little bit of rumblings that they might try and start Patrick Mahomes.
Why would
do
you
it?
Okay, I'm going to go out and I'm going to put the caveat. If Patrick Mahomes starts, it's going to prove to be the dumbest decision made this year because Patrick Mahomes is going to massively aggravate that high ankle sprain and he's going to get shut down for the rest of the year because something's going to tear.
That's what I'm thinking. If they're willing to put Mahomes out there for a useless game like this, like where you have so much more to lose than to gain, I think, yeah, he's gonna get hurt worse, and you're gonna lose him for the playoffs, dude.
Yeah,
there
and
goes your
three-peat. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna put their three-peat on the line. I don't think Andy. I
just saw a thing yesterday. Saying that Kelsey is retiring at the end of the season.
Yeah, that's because he's got Swifty. He's good. Sugar mama.
Mm-hmm.
He good, bro. He don't got to take a beat no more. She's like, come on, let's keep your head in place. I don't want to see your pretty face get fucked up.
I think he needs to go ahead and put a ring on it as quickly as possible. Start stacking that good alimony. 10 years, dude.
Get his own contract drawn up.
She lives in California. 10 years, lifetime alimony, dude.
Fuck.
You just got to make it 10 years and you're set for life, buddy. $500 million. God
damn. All right, let's move on. Yep. Steelers 10-4 at the Baltimore Ravens 9-5.
Oh,
this is a title fight right here, bro.
Yeah, that's a slobber knocker, dude.
Yeah. In
Baltimore. Go ahead, Joe. We're gonna let you start her.
That's a 3:30 game too. It looks like.
I'm going Steelers. I think they're coming off a loss, and they're playing for position and everything. Like they're playing for the division. I mean, the Ravens are only one game behind them, right?
Yeah, 10-4 to 9-5. Yep. And I think all the Steelers took them the Steelers beat them the first time.
Are they playing in Pittsburgh?
They're in Baltimore.
Ooh.
Yeah, right now Baltimore's favored.
Damn. I'm still gonna go Steelers. Their defense is raw, dude.
Yeah.
All right, who you got, Rob?
Well, I'm taking the Steelers. I think they can beat Baltimore. I think Lamar is a joke this year, man. He's not, he's not Lamar.
Yeah, I'm going to be the odd man out here, and I'm going Baltimore for two reasons. One, Derrick Henry. I still think that he's, if not the best back in the league, he's number 2 with a hair separating him and Saquon. And then for the second reason is I just got that feeling that the Ravens are going to be able to pull this one out and split the series with the Steelers. Now, to be fair, my feelings have been about 50-50 this year, so that don't mean shit.
Yeah, I like that. He's retired. He's retiring to become Travis Swift.
Oh my God, I can see him doing it.
Bro, that's fucking hilarious, Fred.
He's going to become a hyphenate.
Yeah.
No, he's Kelsey just straight up take her name.
Kelsey Swift. Hyphenate Swift is even worse, especially if you're a hyphenate and your wife's last name is the last one.
Yeah, she's the.
Like if he doesn't even do Swift Kelsey, it's like it's Kelsey Swift.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Moving on. The Browns 3-11 versus the Bengals 6-8 in Cincy.
Bengals.
It's Cincy. It's Cincinnati versus Cincinnati. That's what this is. The Battle of Cincy.
Yeah, I'm going Cincinnati.
Yeah, I'm going Cincy too.
All right. That was easy enough. 3-11. They suck. They both suck, but really 3-11 sucks. All right. We got the Giants. They are 2-12 versus the Falcons 7-7. The Kirk Cousins-less Falcons.
I'm gonna be the guy that goes massively out on the limb here, and I know I'm probably gonna be wrong in this pick, but I just want to make the pick for two reasons. One, because I don't really care for what Atlanta is doing this year at all, and two, if Atlanta loses the game, granted, if Green Bay wins this game, which we should. But if Atlanta loses, we don't even need to win Monday night, and we're in the playoffs. So I'm going to go with the New York Giants upsetting the Atlanta Falcons.
Damn.
There's going to be a
spicy meatball.
Wow.
That's a spicy meatball.
That is a spicy meatball.
I don't know, dude. I as much as I want to believe, I just can't put any faith in the Giants. And the Falcons are starting Penix. I think Penix will, he'll make some rookie mistakes, but I think his arm talent is second to none, dude.
I think they lean on Behan, and he's going to carry him too. So, I mean.
Yeah, I agree. But I think that Penix is going to show something. I think you'll see at least one just deep laser from Penix, dude.
Hopefully you see less interceptions.
So what you're saying is Penix is going to do so well that they move on from Kirk Cousins next year, making him the only quarterback that's been paid $100 million for 1 year?
No, what I'm saying is I think that decision's kind of already been made before Penix even takes a snap. And I'm thinking that Penix is going to, he's going to have some good and some bad in his first start. And, overall, I think there will be more good and the Falcons will win. But, Atlanta this is the choice that they made by taking him at number 8 last year. They didn't draft him to let him sit for 2 or 3 years. And especially with Kirk playing as bad as he is, I think that decision's already been made. I think Kirk is a free agent as of today, even though technically he's not.
Mm-hmm. So, do you think Kirk's going to be your interim quarterback?
No shit.
Don't
think
you
Kirk
put
just
that
takes his
evil on
money
me?
and retires, or do you think he goes to another team? You think
No,
someone
he's
else
going to
gives
go.
him money?
I think someone else gives him money, but it'll be less. There'll be some safeguards put into the contract.
He's going to get a Sam Darnold $10 million a year contract. That's what he's going to get.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll take that, but I think he'll be somewhere in the 25 range, 30 range.
I wouldn't give him that.
I wouldn't either. Fuck that.
Especially with what he
Somebody will. I think the
I
New York
agree.
Giants,
I think somebody will, but I wouldn't.
I think the New York Giants would give him that. I think the Cleveland Browns would give him that.
Somebody desperate for a desperation.
Joe, I think you hit the nail right on the head. I think he might be a Cleveland Brown next year.
Whoa.
Again, another one of those just random feelings. But as soon as Joe said it, in my mind, it seems like the perfect match.
Well, because think about it. Cleveland has got like
something with a shitty quarterback that occasionally does something.
Well, Cleveland has like the number 7 overall draft pick, I think. So they're going to miss out on the top 2 quarterbacks. So they're going to have to look in the free agent market. They could either end up with Sam Darnold and overpay him, or they can pay Kirk Cousins.
Wow, man. That was the most confident picked game, was the Falcon game. Most people picked the Falcons. The next game, Lions, the 12-2 Lions versus the 4-10 Bears.
Do we really need to even pick this?
This is a bye week for the Lions, so
you
guys get rested up, man.
This is where you just don't put the practice squad out on defense like they have been.
Yeah.
You put the practice squad out there for both sides of the ball.
Yeah. Ride it out. Eric's got the Bears. They're not breaking that. They're not breaking that. I mean, look, if the Bears finish out the season losing 11 straight, they got to go into next season with an active 11 streak losing record. Active, because it's still active.
Who are they playing?
The Lions. They're going to get smoked.
Bears and the Lions.
Oh, yeah, they're going to get smacked.
They're going to get smoked, bro.
Especially the Lions coming off the loss to Buffalo. Like, they're going to be fucking angry, dude.
Well, plus I think they're going to want to prove that they can still play. I mean, with all the fucking hits they've taken, I mean, they got to put something out there.
Man.
I mean, if anybody's going to have a shot at beating the Lions, this might be it, because this is probably the weakest. No Monty, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I think they should have a mercy rule for this game. I think if the Lions get up by 21, they should just stop it.
Just call it.
Just throw in the towel, dude. Like,
how about that, Mike? You want that? After a 21-point lead, just call it. Lions about to make me some money on FanDuel. Look at that shit. Mike to the bet against his.
That's when you know your team is absolutely done for the year when you're betting against.
You're like, I'm gonna be rich because they're playing my team. Yes.
Dude, hey, I'm telling you, Mike. Hey, run.
Big. It's like the lotto.
What you need to do, Mike, is run like a 5-leg parlay just on that game, dude. Like Jared Goff over 300, Jahmyr Gibbs over 100, Amon-Ra over 100. Like you get a couple prop bets in there. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, you'll clean up. Might as well. I mean, bro, how often do you know? I mean, it's like guaranteed. You know the lottery.
Lions to cover.
You know the winner.
Lions to cover. You know, it's like you could even do like Jahmyr Gibbs over 50 rushing, Lions to cover, Goff over 250 passing. Like you could do all kinds of the whole thing prop bets, dude, and just you know.
Well, damn, Fred. You know, I'm sorry to hear that. I was pulling for you to make the Lions team.
Yeah.
It must have been that 40 time, Fred. You need to start parachute runs.
So what? He can go from 15 minutes down to 14 and a half?
You got to start somewhere.
All right, we got the Titans 3-11 at the Colts 6-8.
I'm going Colts.
Yeah, I'm going Colts, but nobody wants to watch that game.
Nope. I don't even know if anybody's going to want to watch this next game either.
What is it?
The 8-6 Rams versus the 4-10 Jets.
I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say the Jets actually win this one, but not because they are the better team, because the Rams, every time I thought they should have a definite win, they have freaking choked freaking the whole thing away, and they find a way to beat themselves. I'm going for the Rams to lose this one.
Yeah. I mean, the Rams are still somewhat in the playoff picture, right? As far as a wild card?
No, but they can win their division.
They can't get a wild card?
No.
This is making sure your rascal had good batteries, Fred.
Well, they're still playing for their division. I think I'm going to go with the Rams.
I'm pretty sure. Let me look it up because I don't want to put my foot in my mouth here.
What? What do you want? What do you want to know?
He said Goff won't go over 250 because Hooker will be in by that time.
God damn.
So we're gonna have a Hooker sighting in Detroit or game in Chicago.
That's what he's saying. They're gonna be so bad they're gonna have to.
He said the Rams are the 4th seed right now because the Seahawks lost.
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Are they? Did they take the spot from the
yeah?
the
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're competing for their division.
Wow.
And
yeah, I'm going Rams.
They are still kind of in the wild card hunt there because of Washington.
Yeah.
Washington has a 1-game lead.
Washington, that's the next game, by the way, when we get to it. That's the next game. It is the Eagles, the 12-2 Eagles at the 9-5 Commanders.
See that there's the one game that the Rams need right there.
Yes, they need.
The Rams can win this week because I think the Commanders are going to lose.
This is a tough one right here.
I would like the Commanders to win, but I just don't think they're going to beat the Eagles.
They're at home.
I'm going to give it to the Commanders to pull this one out. Even though, everything looked kind of good last week, there was still that bit of a rift between Hurts and A.J. Brown. I want to see them string it together for a few weeks before I say that it's squashed.
Yeah, I'm going with Commanders. I want them to beat these guys. I don't know that they will, but I really, really wanted to.
Yeah, see, I want them to also, but it's hard for me to pick against the Eagles. I just think they're a better team.
They're part of this seeding. They're part of this 3-way seeding, and right now they're all sitting at 12-2, except in the NFC they're all sitting at 12-2.
But the other side of that is the Commanders are playing for their playoff lives as well, because if they lose that wild card spot. So they got something to play for, whereas the Eagles are already going to make the playoffs. So it makes me think they could pull off the upset.
That's why I'm kind of going with the Commanders here.
Yeah, I'm taking the Commanders, man. I want them to beat the Eagles.
Yeah, you know
Let's
what? I think I'll change my pick. I think I'll go with the Commanders
There
as
you
well.
go, Joe. The power of positivity. Where's Ken at when you need him? He's having his balls removed.
I'm going to take one of JB's lines here. And the opinions of Rob don't necessarily reflect the opinions of Ken and Ken in the morning.
Snip.
Oh,
All right, let's move on.
All of a sudden, Ken's going to be in the chat.
oh,
Ken's going to be in the
okay.
chat.
You know,
All right.
I think this is a perfect segue to the next game.
Yes, here we go. We got the Arizona Keebler Elves versus the Carolina Panthers.
Rob, I'm going to shock you to the core. I'm going to
Yeah,
go with
take
the
it.
Panthers.
Are you out of the playoffs?
Wow.
Are you out of it? Is that why you're going away from your quarterback?
Dude, I haven't been paying attention to fantasy for the last 3-4 weeks, to be honest.
Oh man,
Yeah, I can't go with the Panthers on that one.
it's Arizona 7-7 at the Carolina Panthers, who are 3-11. Wow, I mean,
Arizona's still playing for something.
yeah, they are.
Yeah, I'm going Arizona.
And see, you guys were talking about that. The West, the Vikings play the Seahawks. I mean, if the Seahawks, the Rams could get in, this is the opportunity for. I mean, holy cow, there's a lot of opportunities. So you got the 12-2 Vikings at the 8-6 Seahawks.
Oh,
I wonder if the Viking fans do they travel well? I mean, we took over.
I'm gonna go here, and I'm
It's
gonna.
not going to matter because Gino's hurt.
Gino's gonna play, from what I'm hearing.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I thought it was just a
I'm
twisted
gonna go out, and I'm
string.
gonna say that Gino's gonna be so mad that he had to leave his ass beaten last week early that he's gonna come out and play on fire and give the Vikings a loss. Granted, there's a little bit of wishful thinking shoved into there, but I'm still going to go with the Seahawks.
I don't know, Ken. I think that's a whole wish sandwich right there.
What's up, Mike? Good morning, bud.
Extra mayo.
Morning.
But,
Hey, no mayo, man. You don't want me puking.
Who you got, Vikings or Seahawks?
I mean, we're talking exorcist-style projectile vomit, straight Linda Blair.
Damn.
God damn, bro.
I couldn't imagine having a sandwich without mayonnaise, dude.
Oh, no. Hot sauce is where it's at.
Oh, no.
Not on a sandwich, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
My friend was like, he got tricked into eating fucking mayonnaise. Like, he despises mayonnaise just like you. And one time he ordered a sushi roll, and freaking it was some specialty roll, whatever. He ate it. He's like, this was good, especially that thing on top. What was that thing on top of the sushi roll? He's all this baked mayonnaise. And that's when he's all,
Oh, no.
It was all mental thing. All mental thing.
There's the difference, though. He has it in the mental shit. I promise you, you could have it as just an ingredient in something, and I will start projectile puking.
All right, stop. You're making me sick. Stop. Oh. All
Wow.
right, moving on. Patriots 3-11 at the 11-3 Bills. This is an ass whooping.
The Bills.
The Bills.
The Bills. Polish sausage, ditka.
Hey, you do know I'm part Polish, man.
Hey, no, it's super fans, dude. Don't you remember Chris Farley?
Yeah.
When he's like, how many heart attacks does that make? He's all, that's about a baker's dozen there, Bob.
Josh Allen 100% has to be MVP by now. He whooped that Lions ass.
Matter of fact, after the show, I think I'm gonna go watch some super fans, dude. Chris Farley was the best.
He's amazing.
So we're all taking the Bills, right? Yeah, Buffalo's got this one. All right, so next one, the 3-11 Jags at the 2-12 Raiders.
Raiders now.
And the Raiders. Are we taking the Jags over the Raiders? Are we really saying the Jags are better than the Raiders?
Mac
Joe,
Jones.
are we saying that?
Return of the Mac.
Return of the Mac.
Return of the Mac.
That's what's going to be playing all through that game. Is the Raiders are getting dog walked the whole time, and Joe's going to be sitting there watching the game, smiling from ear to fucking ear, saying, "Oh, please, just keep freaking doing it. We got that."
You only got one part of that wrong. I won't be watching the game.
Yeah, Joe can't stand to watch it. He can't stand.
I can't stand to watch it, but I'll be cheering every time Jacksonville scores. Put it that way.
When he gets updates, he'll be like, "Yes, yes."
I'm telling you, tiptoe
Embrace
through
the
the
tank, Joe. Embrace the tank.
Tiptoe through the tulips is gonna be playing.
This really
Joe's gonna be skipping.
This right here is the number one draft pick bowl right here. Like this is like if the Raiders lose this one, I think they got a real shot at getting the number one pick, dude.
Hey, you got to talk to Ken's cousin. He's DeVito over there.
I
He's
was
trying to
gonna
steal
say,
your quarterback. Shador.
That's why you should be happy, Joe, that I picked the Giants to fucking pull one out.
They're trying to steal your. They're trying to steal your guy, Shador.
All right, moving on.
That's the thing, though. Is I'd be happy with either Cam Ward or Shador. Like I'm good with either one.
Can't go wrong with either one.
We got the 6-8 49ers at the 6-8 Dolphins. This is pretty much a pick'em game right here, I think.
Yeah.
I think Bang Bang pulls this one off.
Really? You think they beat Miami in Miami?
Yeah, I can't go with the KY69. I'm going with the Dolphins.
KY69.
Yeah. Man.
Wow.
It's tough because not a whole lot has gone right for the Niners this year. But, I mean, just on paper, I think I got to go with the Niners.
Here's the reason why for me is that every time Kyle Shanahan faces one of his disciples, he typically beats them because his dad created the system. You know what I mean? That he runs. Mike McDaniels runs. LaFleur runs. You know what I mean? Litany of other. Sean McVay runs.
And I just think that the 49ers pass rush is going to be able to get after Tua.
Think so?
I think.
I don't know. I mean, it's a close game. I mean, I'm going to take the home team just because I think they got. I mean, this is to me is a pick 'em. I'm just going to take the Dolphins. I don't care what happens.
You picking the Hawk Tua?
The Hawk Tua.
All right, next game because we're starting to run low on time.
Yeah, all right. We got two left. We got the.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, we're good. That's what I say. We got two left. We got the 8-6 Buccaneers at the 6-8 Cowboys.
Bucks.
The
Bucks.
Come on,
Mike Allstott.
Come on. Is anybody going to go against Baker Mayfield going down there and absolutely torching the Cowgirls?
Right.
Dallas.
I don't give
I know
a
they don't have a
shit.
good home record. They've lost a lot at home since the
Baker's throwing four touchdowns. Baker's throwing four touchdowns.
I don't give a shit if they're playing on the moon.
Baker's throwing four teddies, dude.
I say the Bucks got him, but Baker's going to bake, right, Eric? That's what he's going to do. All right, and the last and final game.
All right, hold on. You guys take over for this. I got somebody at my front door.
Don't worry.
Is he gonna die?
At the 5-9 Saints.
I was just gonna say, if it's the flower delivery man, slam the door and run.
Hey, we just hear right now. You've been served.
The 12 gauge comes out of the rose box.
Right? Come with me if you want to live.
All right, man.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
The 5-9 Saints come into the 10-4 Packers. Not going to happen. The Packers going to whoop their ass.
Go Pack, go! Go get a Rattler the Spencer
on Monday Night Football. On Monday night.
Monday night football.
Okay, it was apparently a delivery, but the guy's truck didn't show up on the camera.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
You're doomed, Ken. You better lock those doors.
No, that's what. Well, I didn't check what the package is. It might be a fish wrapped up in a newspaper.
Hey, if it's one of those helicopter drones, take it out back and shoot it.
Toss it in the air though, so it looks like it's flying.
He's a teddy bear. It's on camera.
Oh, but Green Bay versus the Saints. You know, with a team as good as the Saints, I am absolutely terrified for the outcome of this. Our whole playoff hopes are riding on beating such an absolute juggernaut. Oh, wait, no. I think I smoked a little too much this morning. The Saints are getting absolutely crushed.
That's right. Very good.
Say, what was at that front door, bro?
Aaron Rodgers dropped by with some ayahuasca.
Have
Yeah.
you kind of seen his show? His show's like him tripping out, trying different shit. It's like,
I
typical
haven't
Rodgers.
watched it yet, but I plan on watching it this weekend.
Yeah, I seen little
There's gonna be
glimpses
snow
of it.
too on Monday night. Oh, the Saints are gonna freeze their little tootsies off.
Mhm.
We're gonna whoop their ass.
You just gotta hope Jacobs is able to stay healthy.
He's doing good.
He's healthy as can be.
You
Top
think they're
three.
gonna get 14 on
But
us?
that's not what I said. I say you gotta hope that he stays healthy. Like this is the stretch, like, and you're gonna need him in the playoffs. You're gonna have to run.
38-6. We're gonna smoke.
Oh, by how he's running, he's healthy as can be.
He's got to
He's
stay
making
that way.
defenders look
We gotta stay
foolish.
that way. What's up, Brent? Sorry, you're at the end of the show, buddy. We're almost done. We're doing picks. You got the Saints and the Packers. Who you got? Come on, make it easy.
Packers by murder.
Yeah.
That's all these injuries to the Lions, it sucks, happens to teams, you know what I mean? But I think the one that's going to really hurt them now is Montgomery. You know what I mean? Having Montgomery out is pretty huge for their offense. I mean, even though they have Gibbs, who's been doing really well, but now, and then they said they'll have kind of the other guys, the third stringers and the fourth stringers come in to help Gibbs, but it's going to be a lot of weight on Gibbs' shoulders. You know what I mean? It's going to be he's going to have a lot more snaps, than he did with Montgomery in the lineup. And
Well, I asked the question
But
earlier.
I actually think that that's going to be a good thing for Gibbs. I think you're going to see Gibbs is going to take advantage of the opportunity and show he really is that number one guy. I'm impressed with Gibbs. I like Gibbs a lot.
He's fast as fuck. He's fast,
dude.
as fuck.
When you see him run, you can't even really see his feet moving, dude.
He's fast. He's super fast.
He's fuck.
He shoots out of the backfield a lot. So
and he has really good vision and cuts, dude. His cuts are really fast.
The thing is, though, if you're keying in on the run, right? You know what I mean? It was hard to do with Montgomery in the lineup, you know what I mean? Because you have to, keep accounting for both. But now you just focus on Gibbs, you know what I mean? It's going to be a different
I just
game
think
plan.
that they're just going to run behind Sewell all day long, and if you can't, if you can't stop it, you can't stop it.
Right.
They're just gonna run off tackle to the right all day long.
I honestly, I think they got a lot of power and offense there. I don't think the Bears are going to stop them with anything they got. So I mean,
oh no, Bears are going to get blown out.
Yeah, they're going to get smoked, man. Regardless if they got a power run game, this ain't the game to worry about so much as the next game or when they play the Vikings. They really need to have their shit together when they play the Vikings.
That might be game of the year.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's when
Come
you
down to the wire.
Against the Bears, you guys. It's like I said, it's like a bye week. Get guys rested. Fuck.
All right, and we have unfortunately reached that time, everybody. We want to thank everybody for watching, and especially thank you guys that took your time to comment. Have yourselves an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. And don't forget, we will see you in the morning tomorrow and at night for Frozen Tundra. So until Friday, enjoy your day. And as always, go Pack, go.